Hey everyone, it's Jen DePaulo with Mixus Media, and today we're going to be talking about Spotify and other streaming services and kind of some thoughts on that from a business perspective and from an independent artist perspective and that kind of thing. Because I've had several conversations over the past few weeks about Spotify, and some people love it, some people hate it, some people think, oh, it's going to be the death of music, blah, 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 and all that stuff. And especially in the news today, it was talking about some bigger artists that are kind of pulling their music off of Spotify and kind of pulling the whole Coldplay move where they didn't put their new album on Spotify, and just kind of raising some eyebrows and some questions about what Spotify does and what it offers. Every artist is going for the dedicated fan base. They want fans that are passionately involved in their music. They don't want a casual listener, someone that's just going to listen once and then move on to the next thing. They want fans that are dedicated fans. And I believe that dedicated fans want to own their music, because outlets like Spotify, even though they're cool and you have access to a lot of music that you can, listen to on your computer or on your phone within a Wi-Fi setting. Like, we were driving the other day and we couldn't use Spotify because we were driving along and we had no signal and we had hit a pocket. And it's like, I don't know if being a music fan, of certain artists, I want to listen to their music anytime and anywhere. And I am willing, and I know that many other fans are willing, to pay to own the music and to be able to listen to it anytime they want. And I think that we kind of we don't give dedicated fans enough credit in the fact that they want to support artists and that they want to own the music. So I think that that's something that we really need to think about within streaming services, is that I believe they are a form of just a music marketing and music discovery site. But the thing about Spotify is that, it's huge. It's massive, and it's hard unless you know who you're looking for and what you want to listen to. It's very hard to discover new music unless you find something on someone else's. They do have that social media connection where you can see what other people are listening to, and like on Facebook, and you can kind of check it out from there. But they don't make it incredibly easy. And other sites like Rhapsody, which is great, they have the artist reviews. They have journalists. We have a dear friend of ours that writes for Rhapsody, and you get professional reviews and insight into those artists, which I think is a little bit more than what Spotify has. But when artists ask me for a recommendation for a site that they can market their music and get a connection with their fans, I always recommend Noisetrade. We are huge supporters and fans of Noisetrade and what they're doing. If you've never heard of Noisetrade, you need to check it out, noisetrade.com. And it's a great site that is a music discovery site, but it's also a marketing site for artists. And this is what they have over Spotify and other streaming sites. They have that artist and fan connection. They have a way to connect fans with the artists. When it's a legal free download of music. It can be an entire album. It can be a song. It can be a sampler album from a record label, from an independent record label or something like that. But they go on and they download the music, and then the artist has the email address and the connection to stay in touch with the fans, and they can like their Facebook page. They can, stay connected that way, or through Twitter. And there's just this fantastic opportunity for artists to develop and build their fan base while giving away free music, but they also offer a way for artists or for fans to donate a tip. It can be $1, it can be up to $100, whatever you want, but it can provide a means of revenue for an artist, but it is mainly a music marketing site. And if there would be a choice between Spotify and Noisetrade, hands down, I would say Noisetrade. You are much more visible. It's something where you can have a connection to your fans, and you can stay in touch with them, which is much more than what I think Spotify can offer. But all in all, I think that the music streaming is the future. That's where we're headed. But I don't think that we should go to the extreme of saying no one's going to buy music anymore. I don't think that's the answer. I think going in extremes like that in any case is a big mistake. But I think true fans will want to own music, and they'll want to be able to have access to it anywhere. And if you've never tried a streaming site, I mean, it's great. Like, it works at our house, or it works, at the office, or something like that, where you have a good Wi-Fi connection. But other than that, like, if you're driving down the road or if you travel a lot, I don't think so. It was spotty for us. And so I don't know. I think it's going to be interesting to see how this pans out, especially for Spotify with independent artists. It's very hard to get some visibility there. I definitely think that it's more of the big man on campus, like with the bigger artists and the bigger labels. And we can get into this whole topic of, like how much artists make on, streaming sites like Spotify, which isn't very much, but we can talk about money a little later. But anyway, just to kind of go back into that, those are our thoughts on Spotify and what that has to offer. But again, we're big supporters of sites like Noisetrade that create a connection with fans, which is probably the most important thing within a marketing aspect for fans to do, or for artists to do with their fans. So we'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think of Spotify? What do you think of Rhapsody and Pandora and all of those sites? I'd love to hear your thoughts. So thank you so much, and we'll talk to you next time.